Now, big congratulations, because you're pregnant
Thank you.
again.
I am.
Slightly strange timing. The baby is due the same day of the album.
Yes, yeah, January the 11th is a prestigious day in my house.
That's going to be busy for you, Sophie.
Yeah, it's quite funny, because originally the album was going to be coming out sooner, and then I had a funny chat with my manager, Derek, where I said, oh, I'm having a baby and I'm due on January the 11th. He said, oh, that's when the album's coming out as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Happy days.
So...
The single's out now, though, isn't it?
Yes,
the
single is out
right now. You bloom when you're pregnant. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I do like it, and I'm gone past my 20 weeks, and everything seems to be going okay.
And that's really good. That's when you can,
moment.
yeah, you can sort of breathe a little bit. Obviously, your husband as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's the great thing. There just must be music in your house all the time.
There is, although it's quite funny, because if I'm at home singing around the place, I normally don't get through the first line of something before one of my kids tells me to stop it. They're like, it's so annoying. Like,
so annoying, Mum.
You do know that's what I actually do.
That's my job. So you've got 4 boys.
I have.
And the 5th on the way.
Yes.
The boys looking forward to it. Maybe a little brother or sister.
Yeah, we don't know what we're having, but they are excited, actually. Yeah, they are. And I think they're kind of, they slightly roll their eyes like, oh, another one, you know. It's like, OK. But I think I'll probably call it a day after the thing. I think 5 is quite a lot.
It's great. Gosh, I tell you, it's absolutely brilliant. Maybe 5 boys, who knows? I bet you're kind of fed up with people saying, oh, you must want a girl, because I guess you just want a healthy baby, for goodness sake.
I do, and luckily for me, I don't mind either way. But actually, I think now that I've got to my 5th baby, I think most people don't mind it. I actually don't get that many comments with this one as I did with maybe number 3 and 4. Right. I think now they're a bit like, oh, she has boys, probably.
She does boys. Does boys very, very well. And like I said, with both of you being musicians and both of you being in the music business, it must be really good because you understand what the pressures are and what the both of you have to do, and that must make it a bit easier, I guess.
Yeah, and I basically ask Richard for advice about everything I do, and he's been so supportive, particularly since I've been doing my last 3 albums through my own label. He's been such good counsel and really brilliant at kind of helping me feel more confident about the more tricky bits, because it's been quite a steep learning curve. I spent 10 years with Universal Records, really good years. When I went on my own, it was exciting, but also a bit daunting. So I couldn't do it without a little council of people around me that I trust, and he's definitely top of that.
That makes sense. It really does. And also, you can share the baby care. You can share the childcare. You can make
the gigs. He's coming on tour with me. So.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be really good. Are you going to see the boys as well? Just how
I've got a one-off gig next week in London at the Royal Festival Hall, and I'm going to bring them to that. So that's on Wednesday, October the 3rd. And then next year, in June, I'm going on tour around the rest of the country, and I'm going to take my baby with me. But it's 7 dates, so I probably won't take the whole family, because that's a bit much for me and them as well, probably. But yeah, I'll go and I'll bring my bubba.
Oh, that sounds great. Absolutely brilliant. Will you be watching Strictly? Do you love it? Because obviously, having been in it, I think they're going to miss Brendan. I quite like the fact that he was a bit lippy and a bit cheeky and, you know, answered back and all of that.
You know what? He's an amazing choreographer, and he was also incredibly supportive. I think those pros do a great job because they don't just teach you. They have to really give you sort of emotional support, because you are doing something that is outside your comfort zone. Everybody says when they're doing it. And it starts to tap into emotions you're not expecting about what you feel comfortable showing publicly and what you've been guarded about. And suddenly you've got to put yourself out there in this other persona. And I thought he was brilliant. I really was very glad I was part of him.
Any advice to any of the contestants? Because they're just starting off, aren't they? Because last week was the first time.
I know.
What would you say to them?
Well, my mum said to me when I started just to enjoy the good stuff, because for the rest of your life it's just a lovely thing you did once. And actually that stood me in good stead, because I think when you're in amongst it, you feel like it's kind of the be-all and end-all, because it kind of comes at you and all your senses are kind of fizzing. But I think if you just sort of take it as something you do for that amount of time, and then everything, you go back to your normal life, I think that way you kind of take the best bits, really.
That's very sound advice.